What is up, everybody? Welcome to our Bellroy Transit Workpack review. During this review, I am going to tell you everything you need to know about this backpack. We're gonna pack it out. We're gonna try it on. We're gonna talk about the comfort. We're gonna go over the pros and cons. And then at the end, I'm even gonna give a few alternative recommendations just in case this isn't your perfect backpack. So let's get into this review. Let's start off with the gist of the Bellroy Transit Workpack. Like it says in the name, this is going to be an outstanding work backpack. It's also got a few features to make it a gym bag, an everyday carry, and it's got some really good capacity to fit your needs. This one is the 20 liter, but it also comes in a 28 and a 38. And for reference, this is what it looks like on me, and I am 5'2". Some of its top features: it's got a separate laptop compartment that can fit up to a 16-inch. It's got its own tech pouch pocket, a clamshell style opening to the main compartment, a quick access front pocket, and some contoured shoulder straps for a comfier fit. This bag comes in 4 different color options. It weighs a light 1.8 pounds. It comes with Bellroy's 3-year warranty. And for all of that, this bag is gonna run you about $210 US. And if you are already impressed by this bag and you are thinking you want one and you wanna make a purchase, we do ask that you use the link in the description below. That link is always gonna give you the best price for this bag, offer any discount codes that we have going on, and it's always gonna show support to the Gear for the Girls YouTube channel, which is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. So let's get into the front of the Bellroy Transit Workpack. For materials, we've got this water-resistant woven fabric, and it's recycled polyester and nylon. And right here, as you can see, we've got these contrasts of 2 different colors, 2 different types of greens, and they are different fabrics, which I think that just elevates the look of this backpack. It's just a small little touch, but it gives it more of a premium look. And sometimes just little touches go a long way. And I think it really elevates the style of this bag, especially if you're a more formal of a workplace. I think this is a very nice option. You do have a very minimalist front. All you got going on is this hidden pocket right here. The flap over it does offer extra weather resistance, but when the bag was a bit more packed out, it did not get stuck as easily as when it was a little flatter here. And inside we've got 1 internal pocket, and inside this pocket we do have 1 smaller pocket. And this pocket is on an angle, which is meant for even quicker access. So when you swing this bag over, you just stick your hand in because that pocket is nice and angled. And it's like you don't even have to look. You just, oh my gosh, my hand just goes right in there. And at first when I saw that on an angle, I did think that the items in that pocket would fall out. It kind of reminds me of the Alpaka Metro backpack. That front pocket also has quick access with an angled pocket, and I found that I really liked it. I'm not putting smaller things in there, and this one is a bit smaller, so it's not gonna fit a lot of stuff. But I did like to make that my little designated AirPods pocket, so that way when I'm walking around the city, I can just easily open my bag, grab them, take them out, put them back in there. And then right next to that, we also have a little pen slot as well. It can actually fit 2 pens. So I'm gonna go ahead, slide 1 pen in there. And if you don't travel with 2 pens, I've actually been loving these pen slot holders for my lipstick. It fits perfectly in there, and then I don't have to worry about getting lost in this bigger pocket. It just got its own little spot. And then some other things I'm gonna throw in there are just some items I want some quick access to. So I'm gonna throw my hand sanitizer, my tissues, and a portable charger. Should be good. I'm gonna zip that back up. And I didn't put a lot of stuff in that front pocket, so it doesn't really have a bulky look. It's not popping out. It still maintains that sleek kind of look to it, but let's see if it still looks like that when we pack out the main compartment. Let's get into the middle of the Bellroy Transit Workpack. All right, first up for the middle, we got this top quick access pocket that is made for some sunglasses. It's got some softer materials, so I just like to throw my sunglasses right in there. Own little designated spot, safe and secure. If you don't like to put your sunglasses up there, you could put maybe your AirPods up there. That could be your little makeup pouch. Anything else you don't really want to get scratched or put in the main compartment, that's a nice little top access pocket. Then for the main compartment, we've got PU-coated YKK zippers, and that just offers you extra weather resistance. So we're gonna get right on into that main compartment, and it opens beautifully into this clamshell style opening. It does have a lot of capacity, I think. First, on the back, we have this big mesh pocket, which is advertised as a spot to put your gym shoes. So let's say you're someone that likes to work out after work. You take this bag to work, it's got all your tech stuff in it, and then you bring a spare change of clothes clothes, and then you're like, oh, I need my gym shoes too. I'm going on a run, you know what I mean? And you ain't got no room. You just slide those right on in there. Got their own little spot. But if you don't use this as a gym bag, you can really throw anything in there. It just offers a little bit more organization. I don't have my gym shoes on me, but I would like to see what size shoes can fit in here and how bulky it looks. So we're just gonna do a good old-fashioned test with my shoes. These are 4.5s in kids, I think. Size 6 in women's. And we are gonna slide that in. As you can see, it does pop out a little bit. If you get some bigger feet, might take up some more room, but that stretchy mesh material does allow for you really to fit bulkier shoes in there. I'm gonna put this back on. So really solid option if you do. Take your gym shoes with you, but I'm just gonna pack this bag out with some day-to-day essentials and some work stuff. All right, so I'm gonna start loading it up. I'm gonna put a thick book in that sleeve. Also, my journal right in there. I'm gonna throw my jacket in the bottom. I'm gonna put my headphone case right here, and then as well as an umbrella. And then for the front flap, we also have this bigger mesh pocket for some more organization. And up there, I'm gonna throw my glasses. You could also put a little makeup pouch up there. I would say it could be used as a tech pouch, but we already got one of those, and I'll show you that in the back section. So I'm going to close that up. Also, one last thing I forgot to show. There is a hidden air tag slot, and it is actually in the tag down here. You just flip the tag over and you've got just a little hidden spot for your air tag, which always comes in handy in case you're traveling with this bag or not even traveling. You just use it as your day-to-day. It'll always give you peace of mind. You can always track your bag. And if someone does take your bag, they ain't gonna know there's an air tag in that little freaking tag. So very hidden and safe. But I think that's it for the main compartment. Let's close it up. And let's zip this bag. So we're starting to get a little heavier. It's pretty packed out now. I think the shape still looks really nice, but we still got a few more pockets and that laptop compartment. So let's get into the back of the Bellroy Transit Workpack. So like I said, this pack has its own designated laptop compartment, and it's got the YKK PU coded zipper, so your tech gear is going to be very secure in there. And in here we've got some soft fabrics and a very large compartment for your laptop. I do think the laptop compartment is nicely padded. I do like those materials. It's definitely going to be scratch resistant, but at heart, I'm just a freak with my laptop, and that is a bigger laptop compartment. So I know that the laptop's going to be moving around a bit, and I would just prefer it to be a little more secure in a protective case. I got a Bellroy protective case on it. Bellroy on Bellroy. Can you tell I love them? So I'm going to put my 13-inch MacBook Pro, and it slides right in, and that just gives me a little peace of mind that it's gonna be extra safe in there. And then right beside that, we have a little tech pouch, which I actually found very convenient. I love the spot that it's in. Normally I do travel with a tech pouch, but on my day-to-day use, I don't really feel the need to travel with a big old pouch, and that perfectly fits the amount of cords that I have. And when I go and grab my laptop, I can just grab my laptop charger. It's just chef's kiss. It's beautiful, I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this out with my travel adapter, my computer charger, and my phone charger. And like I said, it is so convenient. It doesn't really compromise the space in there. It's quick, it's easy to grab, it's organized. I do quite like that. So let's zip this closed. And then right behind the laptop compartment, we got a top handle. I did find it to be a little tight, and it kind of points outwards instead of upwards. And I just found that the placement was a little awkward. I wish it was more in the middle. That way, if I was swinging my bag around to grab something quickly out of the main compartment and I was holding on to this handle, it felt a little flimsier. I feel like I would have more control over the bag if the handle was placed more in the middle. So that was just something that I noticed. And then below that, we've got these shoulder straps and the back panel. We have some very, very soft materials for the shoulder strap and the back panel. We got some contoured shoulder straps. We got some nice padding back here. I love the look of these shoulder straps with this bag. I love how they go from thick at the top to thin at the bottom. I think it just elevates the look of this bag a bit more, adds a bit of sophistication. There is a little cutout here at the top of the shoulder straps, so they are easier to move, especially if you like carrying your bag with one strap. If you're one strapping it, it's easy to swing and definitely get to that front pocket for quicker access. So I really like the look of this and the feel of it. And then on the sides of those, we also got 2 hidden pockets. On one side, we got one pocket that has a key leash. So I'm gonna pop my keys on there, extremely easy. You basically have to do no work, which I love. Very easy to do. Just throw my keys in there. And then I did find as well that when this bag was fully packed out, these side pockets were just a little harder to access versus when the bag wasn't as packed out. But I found that it fit my wallet perfectly, and I did like having a little separate compartment for it, and it was pretty quick to access. So that is that pocket. And then on the other side, we have another pocket. Again, you can throw some things you need quicker access to. If you want something with its own designated little pocket, just offer some options. Also, if you did notice, there are no water bottle holders on the sides of this bag. So you could use that as a water bottle holder. But like I said, it's a bit tight when the bag's packed out. You kind of have to shove it in, and it's not gonna fit a really big water bottle. This is 17 ounces. Let's see if we can shove this bad boy in here. See, you gotta shove a little, but it does fit. I don't know if you could fit a bigger water bottle in there. Zip it up. And it still does have that sleek look even with a water bottle. So you can stay hydrated while you're at work, while you're at the gym, and it doesn't take away from the sleekness style of this bag. And then at the bottom, you just got the strap adjusters to make it as loose or as tight fitting as you would like. Personally, I like to rock my backpacks super tight as they can go. And this bag does come with dangle stoppers, but it really doesn't do anything for me. I always got danglers just flying around everywhere, so I'm used to it. But if you prefer your backpacks a little looser or you're a bit bigger than me, you're gonna have that dangle stopper, which is gonna be a really nice option for you. I wish that was an option for me. But that is pretty much the bag. The ins and outs, the nooks, the crannies, all packed out. But if you know me, you know comfort is my #1 thing. And this bag does seem a little bit heavy and these straps are a little thin. So let's see how comfortable it is. Let's go outside and try the bag on. We outside and we talking comfort. Let's put this bad boy on and see how it feels. Tighten it up. All right, so the first thing that I always notice with Bellroy shoulder straps and the back padding is those materials are so soft, especially when my shoulders are out when I'm wearing a tank top. It feels really nice, like a little cloud, like a pillow. It's just very soft. I know it's not gonna irritate my shoulders. And these are thinner straps as opposed to like an airbag, those very thick padded straps. Yes, those are gonna be better for longer term comfort, but if you're just carrying this bag to work or you're using it as an everyday carry, I like the lighter straps. I think that with thicker straps, you do tend to sweat a little bit more. My sweaty girls out there, you know what I'm talking about. So this is very light and breathable. And I'm also loving the sort of contoured shape of these. They get thinner towards the bottom. And I think it outlines the girls very nicely. It doesn't go over or apply a lot of pressure there. I still feel like I get nice ventilation through this bag. And I think that all in all, it is a very comfortable wear. I'm liking it. All right, now let's get into the pros and the cons of the Bellroy Transit Workpack. For my pros, 1 is gonna be that spacious main compartment, and 2 is gonna be these contoured shoulder straps, give the bag a really nice fit. But for my cons, I found this top handle to be a bit tight and in a bit of an awkward spot. And those 2 side pockets do get a little tight when the bag's fully packed out. But if you are loving this bag, you think it's your perfect work bag, gym bag, everyday carry, and you wanna make a purchase, we do ask that you use the link in the description below. Thank you. But if you're still a bit iffy about this bag, you wanna see some more options, I got you with some alternatives. Here are the alternatives to the Bellroy Transit Workpack. All right, I got 2 alternative recommendations coming at you. Number 1, I'm going with the Alpaka Metro backpack. This is gonna be for you if you are looking for a work bag, but you just want something a bit smaller. It's still got a nice sleek look. It's got really nice shoulder straps and soft materials for a comfortable wear, but it's definitely just got a slimmer look and a bit better of a padded laptop compartment. And if you would like to learn some more information about this bag, you can check the link in the description below. For my second alternative recommendation, we're going with the Air Pro Pack. This is the same size, so you don't have to compromise how much you can pack. It's got a bit bigger of a front pocket for some more organization, a designated water bottle holder, and I love the placement of this top handle. It makes for a very easy carry. And if you're a little interested about this guy and you want to learn more about it, you can go ahead and watch our full review right here. Alrighty guys, that is all for this review. Thank you so much for watching. If you're liking these videos, make sure you're hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. Leave any comments of bags that you would love for me to review. My name is Marissa. This is Gear for the Girls, brought to you by Nomads Nation. A peace.